Hello. Today we are going to do an experiment. Technically 2 experiments, but it's going to be a boatload of fun. And it's rainy today, it's miserable outside, and of course I'm going to do this outside because why wouldn't I? My first step though to get materials is I need to head to my favorite store. I say this a lot. My favorite store for the necessities in life. And that is Dollar General. It's cheap, it's convenient, you really can't beat it. What I am doing today is making several bottle rockets, okay? And if that sounds familiar, and you're like, hello 7th grade science class, you would be correct. However, what I'm doing today is 2 separate methods of said bottle rockets. We're here. I need to purchase a Diet Coke, a pack of Mentos, some masking tape. This is why I need to make lists. I'll learn eventually. Not today, but eventually. We're definitely losing daylight, or the sky is about to blow chunks, but either way, we're gonna do this thing, and it's gonna work. Before I begin, I just want to state that all my neighbors right now probably think I'm throwing a birthday party for myself, because I'm sitting at a picnic table in the middle of our neighborhood with an empty bottle of Mountain Dew and a bottle of Diet Coke and just stuff that maybe you would use at a party. I don't know. For the very first one though, I'm going to explain the materials that I'm going to be using. You are going to need an empty 2-liter bottle, some baking soda, a piece of paper towel, a wine cork, and some number 2 pencils, and some tape. This is scented designer tape. It's supposed to smell like cupcakes. Whether it does or not is completely irrelevant, but I was sold. And you also are going to need a big ass bottle of white vinegar. Okay, so what you want to do first is find a solid ground, and you can use like a piece of wood or something if you're going to do it in the grass. Me today, what I'm going to do is on this picnic table. You want to build something that your rocket can launch off of. That's not too heavy that it's going to hold it down. So that's where the pencils are going to come into play. Pack of pencils. I'm going to use about 4 of them, so there's a lot of stability going on, and it'll almost be like a little table. Crap. Okay, let's smell it. I mean, it smells like it. Smell it. You feel? What I'm going to do now is take this designer tape and tape it around to this so it looks like a table. And this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have your 4 pencils taped onto here, and it should be able to stand on its own while still leaving some gap between the bottom and the pencils. Okay? Next step is when you want to whip out your white vinegar. I have it filled up almost to the top, but there's still a little bit of a gap there, and that's just kind of some wiggle room for it. Next, you're going to take the piece of paper towel that you have, and you want to have your cork ready also. Make sure too that you tested that the cork fits inside of the bottle, but when you put the cork on, never put it on too tightly. I am going to fill up this paper towel with baking soda, and the reason why I don't just directly dump baking soda into this bottle is it would cause an immediate reaction. Everyone's watching me, and I feel like they're wondering if this is about to blow through their front window. So what you want to do is dump a generous amount, because you are using a hella ton of white vinegar. And yeah, wow, okay. The packaging on there is really fresh. Probably a good 3 tablespoons is in there. And I'm going to kind of jumble it up like this, and make sure that you make it so you can still fit it down through the tip of the bottle. Alright, this is when you want to get hasty with it. What I'm about to do is drop this paper towel that is filled with baking soda into the bottle, and I'm going to then cork it so pressure builds up and it will eventually, hopefully, blow into the air. Here we go. I'm a little scared. That was so sad. This one better work because it worked when I was in 7th grade, so it better work now. Now you're gonna take your Diet Coke. Aspartame, you know, the ingredient that causes cancer. It apparently reacts better to Mentos mints when you drop them in here, and it goes a-flying. Okay. So what you wanna do is unscrew the top, obviously. And we are now going to work off of the lid. And what you wanna do is take your cupcake scented tape. Amazing. And get a little bit of it. You can use anywhere between 5 and 7 Mentos, but you're going to want to put them inside of this tape. Okay, I'm gonna do 6 because it says between 5 and 7. And you know what's between 5 and 7? 6. So you're just kind of lining them up all in a row, and then I'm going to fold over the tape like this. Okay, they are all happy in place. And love. I'm going to roll the tape into a little donut, and I'm going to stick it at the base of my Mentos, and with that I'm going to stick it to the lid. For when I drop it in, it all goes in really pretty. And make sure that your Mentos are exposed and you don't have them completely taped in, otherwise they won't touch the Diet Coke and that will prevent a reaction. We are now going to screw it onto our Diet Coke. Side note, it works better if you use a room temperature Diet Coke versus a cold one. Next, what you are going to want to do is give it a good shake, throw it, and kind of hope for the best and run. And be far away from people's cars too, that's important. I'm in a fenced in area right now, so. You are abso-freaking-lutely kidding me. I'm done. I want to take a minute to make sure I clarify that I was a theater major in college. Thank you for watching. I don't know how that didn't work. 2 times. 2 different things.